BMF is stepping up the ante following the highly anticipated Season 4 opener, Graduation Day, which debuted on June 6, 2025. The Flenory brothers, Terry, Southwest T, Flenory, Da Vinci, and Demetrius, Big Meech, Flenory, Demetrius Flenory Jr., almost avoided death in Mexico when Meech was led to believe he was untouchable by a shaman's prophecy and a rattlesnake bite. From Detroit and Atlanta to St. Louis and Los Angeles, the brothers are currently taking their Black Mafia family enterprise to new heights. The stakes will rise in Episode 2, Discovery, as their goals clash with fresh dangers, strained bonds, and inner demons. Here's what to anticipate from this gritty, hip-hop-fueled tale from the 1990s. Meech's music venture and Atlanta hustle. According to the official synopsis, Meech is drawn to a new musician who is probably Purdy, a rising star who is signed to BMF's new record label. You may anticipate that in Episode 2, Meech will dive into Atlanta's thriving hip-hop culture and use the label to improve BMF's reputation while putting product under the radar. This could combine charisma and risk through dazzling club scenes, studio sessions, or heated discussions with competitors or artists. Meech may encounter resistance from local crews or new players like Demarcus, a possible rival endangering BMF's territory, as the Season 4 teaser suggests intense confrontations in Atlanta. Terry's expansion to South Carolina. In order to maintain BMF's financial stability, Terry is looking for a new connection in South Carolina while Meech concentrates on Atlanta. According to the summary, he is running the company alone, but his desire for greater authority can cause him to clash with Meech or the team. Watch as Terry navigates new territory and perhaps meets a new ally or adversary, such as Sheikh Mooney Bey, Kofi Siriboe, a leader of a religious organization in St. Louis who could be connected to BMF's wider growth. Tense transactions, betrayals, or an insight into Terry's strategic thinking as he strikes a balance between his ambitions and his allegiance to Meech might all be part of this subplot. Meech and Terry's womb-to-tomb friendship is slowly dying as a result of the fallout from Mexico, according to Da Vinci, who also highlights the pressure between them in interviews and ex-posts. This will probably be explored in Episode 2, which will show the brothers fighting over strategy, Terry's methodical approach versus Meech's careless, legend mode. A high-stakes meeting or a private moment that puts their commitment to the test may involve passionate confrontations or subtle power moves. Flashbacks to previous incidents may provide additional insight into their evolving relationship, as the trailer implies that their time in Mexico changes them forever. The pursuit of Detective Bryant. Steve Harris plays Detective Bryant, who is grieving over the loss of his son and using it as motivation to chase BMF. He is still on their trail, according to the synopsis, and Episode May 2 offer a new federal threat with Emmy-winning Michael Chiklis playing DEA Agent Taylor. Watch for Bryant to delve further into BMF's activities, perhaps following Terry's relocation to South Carolina or investigating Meech's record label. A raid or stressful questioning situations could result from a new officer like Taylor. Family and personal struggles. Lucille and Charles, Russell Hornsby, the Flenory parents, are dealing with the emotional and financial effects of their divorce while also co-parenting Nicole, Layla D. Pruitt, who is posing fresh difficulties. Episode 2 might see Nicole becoming enmeshed in BMF's world, Lucille embracing her faith, ex-postings refer to her as a minister, or conflicts with Charles, all of which would add family drama. Expect Markeisha, Lala Anthony, to make audacious steps that thwart Terry's intentions, such as a risky trade or a confrontation, as she is also trying to be taken seriously as Terry's partner. Returning rivals and new faces. A significant conflict is established with the return of BMF's bitterest enemy, Lamar Silas, and his cousin Alvin. Postings imply that Lamar approaches with an automatic weapon, but B. Mickey intervenes, foreshadowing a bloody confrontation in Episode 2 or later. Meech's course may be altered by new characters like Ashley, Sky Jackson, who could be a romantic or strategic interest. These relationships will give the episode additional levels of treachery and shifting allegiances. Meech's star power, a scene in which Meech pitches the record label or courted Purdy, showing off his charm but running the risk of being discovered. Terry's South Carolina deal, a heated encounter with a new acquaintance that might be cut short by competitors or law enforcement. The moment when Bryant and DEA agent Taylor work together to plan a larger threat to BMF is known as their team-up. Family flashpoint. A contentious dispute inside the Flenory family, maybe